Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, August 5th. We are looking at the last 2 days and the top of last week's, and where we're trading this morning's market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. So, this was Friday's high, inside week, come out of it to a gap on both the weekly and the monthly. Yesterday, almost had an inside day to M period did what it wanted to do. And now here we are gapping higher again. And it looks like finally, which seems like the 800th time, we're going to attempt to fill that gap from February 24th. We knew it wasn't going to be easy because it's just short-term traders that have been nibbling and pecking away at this thing forever, right? Our volume yesterday was in the 40s. It's horrible. We're down to 66 million. So yes, we're grinding higher, but no, it's not long-term money that's doing the job. But it doesn't matter. The main goal is to close this gap, and nothing stands in the way from the SPY and ES to finally go and get their all-time highs. Remember price action yesterday said how irrational it was. Well, look, K did, then the next hour did, and here we are this morning. So, let's go over destinations and a game plan for this morning. So right now it is about an hour, 15 minutes prior to the opening. I'm not going to use yesterday's high as a upside. I'll just use it as a downside. So right now, which is pretty, tell you how mechanical this market is. Right now, my pre-market high is 332.57. That gap gets filled at 332.58. I know who you're trading against. That can't tell you any better than that. If we finally close this gap, 334.82 afternoon rally high from February 21st, 335.81 daily high. And believe it or not, we had single prints, 337.26 that get filled at 55 from February 20th. And above that, 338.64. which was a daily high and a poor high. So a lot of times when we talk about poor highs and lows and this lack of completion, doesn't mean they're going to get filled right away. That's from back in February. So here we are 5-6 months later, and we're not even near that yet, but attempting to get back to that. For the downside, our first destination as of now will be yesterday's high to close the gap of 330.06. Then we have 329.69, which is my pre-market low. And then again, to show you how mechanical things are, the price probe at 329.66. So last night's low is 3 cents above the price probe. Can anybody say short-term traders? Below that, we were 10 wide at 329.04. And then yesterday's low of 327.86. Okay, so what's the game plan? Well, we're gapping right now. Actually, we came in about $0.50 since over the last couple of minutes. I'm actually happy they didn't get the gap in the pre-market. I like where the pre-market high is. That's something to absolutely shoot for. So if this market opens definitely within $1 of yesterday's high, I will look to take a call play using the gap as my fill as my out, because then I think we should finally go and fill that gap. If in the next hour we open way closer to it, I'm certainly not going to take a call play and may actually take a quick put play to see if that's all they wanted to do, and then maybe we get some inventory adjustment. Not because the market's bad, but that's something to keep an eye on. Also in the next hour, if we open a lot closer to yesterday's high, then I won't take the call play and I'll wait and see if we have a gap, if we hold the price probe before I get long. Those are important things. Remember, if we get back and accept it into M's range, well, guess what? You could trade the whole thing. We've seen that play out time and time again. So a call play on a gap of between 25 cents and $1 higher from yesterday's high. Put play if we open right near the gap, wait for the gap to fill, to see if we get some kind of a counter auction. Again, Join CamelbackTrading.org's trading room, and you're getting these play-by-plays every time frame of the day. Now let's go to the charts. So right now, monthly, one time framing up. This is fourth month. All-time high will be the next destination on the monthly. Weekly, same thing. If we're able to close this gap, there is nothing standing in the way till the all-time high. Now, I'm not saying we're getting it today, and we might trade sideways, we may pull back a bit, but I don't foresee anything stopping the SPIRE ES getting from their all-time high unless we get a huge catalyst to the downside. And it's the same on the daily. One time framing up. All three time frames are one time framing up. All three time frames have gaps to lean on. They're looking to close this one. Look, there was no excess at the high at all. So let's see if and when we finally get to the all-time high, if we can put in some excess, right? Just like the triple Qs now just came out of balance on the weekly to the upside, right? There's no reason to short that yet until they come into balance and come out of balance to the downside. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.